Good morning, all you beautiful bastards and bad bitches out there. This is your captain, Dreamer, signing on to our lovely little space to chat in. And I just want to say to all of you that celebrate it, happy early Thanksgiving and happy Green Wednesday for those of you that partake in a fun little activity. I actually don't know what that's about. I just went to the dispensary not too long ago, and they call the day before the day before Thanksgiving Green Wednesday. So I'm assuming people buy a shit ton of weed so they can stuff their mouths, which I can't blame them. I would, but actually that's a fun enough topic. In a few hours, really, because I do believe yesterday morning I took some of the last few hits off of my sativa cart, but today will be about, I think, noon or 10. First day completely sober. No vapes, no weed. Just raw dogging life out here, you know? It's pretty enjoyable. I had several topics I was thinking about last night because I was having trouble sleeping, but I kind of lost them all. So I don't know what to talk about. And I want to talk about you guys. I want to talk to you guys, I should say. But the thing is I don't entirely want to touch on the topics that everybody's talking about right now because I'm tired of hearing about them. And I'm not trying to get myself canceled, I suppose. Or misconstrue my feelings about the current state of the world. So, I don't know. My opinion on those isn't important. I'm not going to sit here and be like, it doesn't affect me, so it doesn't bother me. No. It does bother me, even though it doesn't affect me, but what can you really do? I guess going off of what yesterday's video was about, since I was talking about work, and I kind of had this spiral with a friend of mine, but now I'm not feeling as, I guess, overwhelmed by the thought. I don't know. But I mean, you look at me, right? And I know you guys can't see me anymore because I haven't been using my face cam because I absolutely hate my face. I just hate my face. Like, I hate mirrors because I can see my face. I hate anything with a reflection because I can see my face. I can't see my face naturally. I mean, other than checking out for like whiteheads that need to be gotten rid of and everything, I don't look at my face. That's... maybe it's a face only a mother can love, but fuck. I don't know, man. I cannot tolerate seeing my own damn face. Hearing my own voice, it's a little bit easier for some odd reason these days. I guess you kind of become used to it as a content creator after a while, because, you know, you're editing your videos and everything, and you're listening to it. I hate it, and it does make me cringe on the inside, but what am I going to do? Just sit here and be silent, make you guys watch a wallpaper for 15 minutes? No, thank you. But let's talk about American society, because I have nothing else to complain about right now, and I'm sick and tired of our culture of work until you drop, and if you don't work, you're not worthwhile. I just, God, I don't know how many times I'm going to complain about this, but, you know, I don't want to sit here and, like, make these points about me about how I'm such a good guy and how I deserve to live and everything should be paid for. No, I do these things because I authentically enjoy them. I despise the concept of currency. It is, as the Bible said, not that I'm a religious person, but the root of all evil. Everybody wants more money. everybody wants to be the rich guy. And, you know, at one point, I wanted to be. I don't anymore. I have seen money. I have seen... I don't want to say wealthy people because I haven't really met many wealthy people. But all of that Hollywood Googa that everybody loves simply because it looks amazing. And, I mean, shit, if it looks amazing, it's gotta be amazing, right? You're wrong. It took me actually going to events focusing on, like, modeling and acting and all of that, which is why I thoroughly enjoy kind of what Markiplier's doing and all that. I mean, I'm not following it actively, but I think it's very cool and it's something that I dreamed of ever since I was in, like, 5th grade when I had my first conscious game plan for life that is, well, not working as well as I'd hoped. But I figured, you know, YouTube could be a good route, a healthy route to making good cinematography, I guess. Because I get it. In Hollywood and acting and all that, you basically get to be as picky as you want. Appearances matter a lot. Like, incredibly, let's take the infamous example. I'm not trying to be rude or anything here, but it's like when a person tries to portray an African American or a black person, you know, it's frowned upon, and it's not really it's like what are you doing, you know? It's like that ain't right. That's terrible casting. You could just get an actual person of color, you know. But it also sucks because of that. Because you can be so specific, and you can try. I mean, I was in incredibly good shape, really good shape, and I've been told I have decent acting chops. It's just that I didn't know what I was doing down there. I had no one there to help me. And I was extremely overwhelmed, so I ended up kind of failing. But besides that, you know, you see those people, you know, I saw some people there, you know, wearing gold chains, you know, whole 9 yards. I'm not trying to out anybody. I don't even remember many people's names anymore. Like, I got phone numbers and I've got connections. And I could sit there and I could use those connections, but it feels wrong. I hate it. I despise it. I'm not riding on the coattails of another person's success. Never. I will be happy with what I'm doing before I ever get jealous of what somebody else is doing and their success. That makes me out to be a terrible person, really, I feel like. I'm not like that. And while it's okay to ask for help and everything, it doesn't feel right. If I'm not entertaining enough or enjoyable enough for the audience, then so be it. Maybe this is just meant to be a hobby for me. But I'm only in the beginnings of it, so maybe that's a little bit too much. But back onto the topic of I have seen a lot through life, you know, for being a relatively introverted and slightly, but not overly sheltered 22-year-old guy at this point.
Thank you, friends. You
I don't like it.
saved the Valkyries.
I do not like it. Having to suck up for people, having to pretend you like certain people. I get it when I'm on the job and I'm on the shoot site and everything like that. I mean, not like I have been or anything, but all that stuff, you know, you can work together as adults. You know, you don't have to like each other or anything like that.
But aren't you the queen?
There has only been one queen of the Valkyries.
But I've seen it.
Goddess Freya.
And I don't really plan on partaking in it should I ever see that level of success. Because I've heard, I think I may have brought this up on a different episode, but I've heard Keanu Reeves is a really cool guy. Like, these people were boarding their plane and their luggage was slightly overweight, and it was going to cost a little bit more, and they didn't have the money.
I must reunite.
But what do you know? You know,
Together
again, maybe reading this on the internet, it could be false, but you know, this is something that could honestly also, and I would legitimately see happening. Someone was behind him, and guess who? It was Keanu Reeves, and he's just like, ah, tough. Here, gave him the money, and then went on. Like that. That is cool. That is a good person. That is a amazing motherfucker right there. He doesn't flaunt his wealth. He doesn't.
We did it. I suppose.
He's a good guy, essentially.
It's difficult to be happy about anything
And that
when you're a reanimated head.
that is rare and
I'm
difficult,
grateful we were
and
able to set the Valkyries free.
I'm not going to say hard to achieve, but hard to maintain once you're out in those areas, because everybody, once you start doing that, everybody wants a piece, and I don't get it.
Awfully cheerful coming from you.
What is it about people that drives them
The dwarves will make use of this helm.
Your dad's a wee
to
bit
only
simple-minded,
want
isn't he,
things
lad?
from people instead of enjoying people or enjoying their time on this planet? It confuses me, which is why I hate currency, is because it is nothing but a physical representation of our time. You're not getting that time back. All it is saying, hey, you spent enough time in a place you didn't like, doing things you probably didn't like,
Freya is the Valkyrie
so you can buy things you kind of like, which is where it becomes a little conflicting. I get it.
Explain yourself, Ed. Or are you bewitched again?
Money is kind of necessary for that,
Freya
but it's
was
like there's
seeing the
there's got to
Valkyries
be a
themselves.
better way or something. I don't know, because
Overseeing the Valkyries themselves.
living our
As a
lives
powerful
like this,
Vanir
it
goddess,
feels
they revealed
wrong.
her.
Feels incredibly wrong.
Now,
I just, man, I had some other points and everything, but I've forgotten them because they were in my slumber and flown off track a couple times here. But yeah, I think, I mean, because credit isn't even a real currency. It is literally fictitious money. They're saying, hey, you've been good enough with paying your bills and paying off your loans and everything that we can reasonably give you this amount of money, and you should be able to pay it back. Brother, should and are two different, completely opposite sides of the spectrum. You don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I could lose my job, and I could get another job, but making less than that previous job was paying me, and then I wouldn't be able to, let's just say for some odd reason, I thought, oh, I'm not going to be losing this job anytime soon, which is, again, on me, but still, it's that understanding you got to have as people, I guess, as a society. I don't want to say society because I dislike society as well. There's far too many of us on this planet, but, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say genocide's the answer. No, it's every human life matters, but, man, maybe we should slow down with the population growth, guys. It's kind of getting absurd. But let's see what the Google News cards have for us today, huh? Figure might as well make this the end segment of most of my videos. Share your thoughts as you search. No thanks. Okay, never before. Yep, saw that one. I don't want to. I really don't want to focus on those. It's okay. Los Angeles man, 34, identified as pedestrian killed by CH. I don't know what CH is. I don't want to tap on it to see that. Oh, I've got to watch the Unis Honest video. Oh, man, so sad. Rip, missed it. Thaddeus is a big twist. Invincible season 2, episode 3 completely changes the comic story. I should probably watch new episodes for Rick and Morty. Wild turkeys are plentiful in Indiana this year, and Brodex cicadas are part of the reason. Well, that's cool. How psycho are you? It's just a sponsored ad. Astrophysicist. Black holes actually consume entropy. Can it consume mine, please? Or just consume me? Reaches space, but is intentionally destroyed mid-flight. Really? That's weird. Gohan's strongest form finally makes its Dragon Ball Super debut. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool looking transformation a little bit. Wallace and Gromit creator Aardman is almost out of clay. Rip.
What did you tell her?
What
teases tragedy behind a classic companion's return. Doctor Who. Cannabis multi-state operators exit more states in the latter half of 2023. Multi-state operators? I'm confused. What are multi-state operator? Huh? Okay, I gotta click on this one. This has got my curiosity. From MJ Biz Daily. Oh man, I need to blow my nose. I'm so sorry. Ugh. I am going to, like, do that real quick. I'm gonna mute my... Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Be right back. I don't know if I sound any better. I feel like I might, but who knows? So let's see. After years of rapid expansion and most recently swift exits, some of the nation's largest cannabis multi-state operators have continued to streamline operations this year. MSOs, multi-state operators. What are multi-state operators? Pressured by a tough macroeconomic environment and a slow pace of federal cannabis reform, MSO began exiting challenging state markets over the past year and aiming to optimize operations in more lucrative markets. Cresco Labs, one of the best as far as I am aware, exited Arizona and Maryland in recent months. The company experienced RIP. The company is set up as retailers operations in 7 states, resulting in $191 million in revenue. It's pretty fucking mean, except how much of that is literally just taxes. In the third quarter, and offsetting divestments, according to Cresco's latest earnings results. So part of the company's Year of the Core mandate. Cresco's CEO, Charlie Bachtel, said in a statement, "Our third quarter results demonstrate our ability to drive solid performance." He said, "with strong gains to our margin and operating cash flow by continuing to execute on a strategy where we win in our core markets and with our core stores, core brands, and core products." Okay, so by multi-state operators, it literally just means dispensaries in multiple different states, ran by roughly whatever company runs them. That's pretty interesting. I mean, good for them. It's almost like cannabis reform should be like, I don't know, top priority if you want Americans to, like, I don't want to say function because you don't need it to function. I don't need it to function. But it makes life more tolerable when you're being butt-fucked every day by the government in taxes. But what do I know? Drum, rap, Alien Legion, digital service.
How did your friend become a dragon, Amir?
I'm not seeing any more news articles that are really all that interesting for you guys to hear. Maybe you guys are interested in one of those or anything. I can hit more stories, but you know, I'm already gonna have to record a 20-minute long gameplay segment. Well, excluding where I had to blow my nose, but you guys won't know about that because that will already be out.
Look here.
But yeah, man, maybe I need to stop clicking so much. Yeah, I hate myself. Anyway, fuck, shit, just, oh god, not tapped myself. Oh fuck. I'll see all you beautiful bastards and bad bitches in the next video.
Time to set him free. Think he'll remember you?
I don't know, lad. A lot's changed since we last crossed paths. I had legs. a wee little bugger.